Hey everyone, I'm Brian with BAKCOU. Thanks for joining us on our BAKCOU YouTube channel. Today we're going to spend some time discussing our Flatlander model. This is a really popular model for us. It was patterned after our flagship bike, which is the Mule. Essentially, it's built of all of the same high-end componentry, but let's kind of walk through some of those components and kind of how this bike is constructed. First off, there's two things that make an e-bike, and that's a motor and a battery. So let's start there. The Flatlander utilizes a 750 watt rear hub motor. This is a Bafang motor. It's one of their top performing hub motors. Next, let's talk about the battery. Similar to the batteries on all of our bikes here at BAKCOU, the Flatlander utilizes a battery built of lithium-ion cells that are meant to hold a charge for an extended period of time. Just like when you go to the grocery store and you purchase a 9-volt battery, you can buy one that's a few bucks or you can buy one that's $12 to $15. Not all batteries are created equal. The composition of the cell is what essentially dictates the price, and this is a $12 to $15 cell on our Flatlander battery. These cells are meant to hold a charge so that you can get more distance. Right now, in front of me, this Flatlander has a 48 volt, 21 amp hour battery on it. And just to kind of give you a little idea of distance, there's a lot of variables. So rider weight, the terrain that you're on, the temperature, conditions that you're riding in, are you on level assist 1 through 5, or are you using the throttle a lot? All is going to dictate distance. But to give you kind of an idea of the distance that I get, I weigh 170 pounds, and when I'm in the hills of Idaho, Montana, or Utah, I routinely get 2 miles per amp hour. So with this being a 48 volt, 21 amp hour battery, I would roughly get 42 miles of riding in the backcountry. And that's using this bike for what it's intended to be used for. That's pulling gear, climbing hills, old logging roads. I'm using the bike like you would want to use it, but I'm also being conscientious of the battery. So when I'm on the old flat logging roads, I'm in a level assist 1 or 2, and when I'm climbing the steep hills, I'm on a level assist 5 or I'm using the throttle. But I get routinely about 2 miles per amp hour, so on our Flatlander 21 amp hour, I'm going to get about 42 miles. If you drop down and got one of our batteries that's a 17.5 or a 19.2, then you're looking more at somebody my size is going to get 34 miles on a 17, or I'm going to get closer to 40 miles on a 19. The Flatlander comes in 2 different models. It comes in our regular model, which is built with 26-inch wheels and a regular sized frame, would fit somebody anywhere from the 5'7" to about the 6'6" area. And then we also have the Flatlander ST24. I'm actually standing over an ST24 now. The ST24 has 24-inch wheels and a slightly smaller frame. This model is made for somebody maybe in the 4'10" to 5'6", 5'7" range. Both of our Flatlander models come with locking handle grips and with dual piston hydraulic disc brakes. We want maximum stopping power when you're out there on the trail, so the dual piston hydraulic disc brakes with a 203 millimeter front rotor and 180 millimeter rear rotor allow you and your gear and anything you might be pulling that maximum stopping power when you're out there on the trail. Both our regular Flatlander and our Flatlander ST24 models come with an air suspension front fork. And that's really important because that allows you to be able to tailor the suspension of this bike to fit you and the terrain that you're riding and the level of comfort that you like. Some people like a little stiffer suspension and others like a suspension that's a little softer. That's really important when you're shopping for an off-road bike. If you're buying a suspension that has a coil spring suspension, you're not going to be able to adjust it, and it's essentially set to a certain degree of suspension regardless of weight or regardless of the terrain that you're riding. All of our Flatlanders come with a Shimano 9-speed gear system that gives you the great low-end range as well as great top-end range when you want to reach higher speeds. Our Flatlander comes with a color LCD display and also comes with the left-hand thumb throttle for times when you want to use the throttle. Our Flatlanders come standard with a rear pannier rack A few final details on the Flatlander is it comes standard, like all of our bikes do, with a wide stance pedal with deep cleats that grab your boot and grab your shoes so that it keeps you in control and in balance. The big holes in the wide stance pedal allow sand and snow and mud to drop through, so you're not getting accumulation on your pedals or on your boots. If you have any other questions about our Flatlander, please don't hesitate to call us. We're happy to answer any questions that you might have. If you're interested in purchasing, you can do that on our website, www.BAKCOU.com. While on the website, you can also search for a dealer that's near you and purchase from any one of our authorized dealers. Thank you for joining us on our YouTube channel today. If you'd like to learn more about other BAKCOU products, you can click on the links here. If you'd like to subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can click on the link here. Thanks for joining us and have a great day.